All right, I'm starting with an upload. I want you guys to see what's going on. I am uploading pictures right here. This is Obama with Trump, Obama with Trump. Everything here are older pictures of the transition of power from presidents. So when Trump beat Hillary, Obama met with Trump in the Oval Office and they did their little meeting where it's like, okay, you're going to be the president now in front of the cameras. I went back because I noticed something that's very wrong. Y'all notice I have two fires going behind me, and what that represents is one flame, one energy burning another energy, and that's what's going on in the host body system. There's two different energies inside a host body system. The pit is attached to your body, and your angelic essence that's from above is being burned up. That's why there's a thing called Burning Man. Go look at the coordinates for Burning Man, the longitude and latitude. 119, and if you look up 119 in the Bible, it's Adam man burning. Literally 119 is one of the coordinates, and the other one is Philistine king, representing that race of beings burning our race of beings, the Adamic race. So now watch this. Y'all want to see crazy? Y'all want to see crazy? You want to see absolutely insane. Now, I told you guys I'm the before the fire guy. The Lord called me in 2002, told me there's the end coming, the end of the world. I was warned in 2002, and I was supposed to warn everybody, and he proved it. Vatican's a snake. I've shown you all the data. I mean, ad infinitum, over and over and over again. But I'm showing you the fire that the angel of the bottomless pit is telegraphing through the host body system. The host body system is just a bunch of avatars that the angel of the bottomless pit is telegraphing his plans to destroy angels that are still in the system. Now watch this. Want to see it? Okay. I just put those pictures in the new folder. We'll go and I'll sort the order, but then I'll come right back. All right, guys, I want you to pay very close attention to the fire. Now, for those of y'all that have made fires in your fireplace before, you know, you start with a couple logs, usually a little stack to get things going. It takes a while to get a good raging fire going, you know, from start to raging. It takes a little while for those. And also, you know, certain kinds of woods make certain, they burn certain ways. Oak and burns different than pecan, and you know, people in different localities use different woods, some to burn slower, some to burn faster, depends on what you're doing. If you want a long campfire, you're better off burning some oak instead of mesquite. It'll last longer, it'll go further. Anyway, but also some woods crackle and hiss and burn. Cedar here in Texas, if you burn cedar, man, it's gonna pop, crackle, sizzle. Anyway, you know, so people that know fires a little bit, you know what to expect with wood and the amount of wood that you're putting on that fire. You would think that the person that made the fire in the Oval Office would have a pretty good command of what making a fire in that fireplace should be or look like. I mean, wouldn't you think you'd be a pretty good person to make the fire correct, especially if it's the Oval Office, right? I want you guys to look at this. I want you to listen. Now, here's the thing. What happens to my my program is the sound will drown out for the first 10 seconds. So I'm going to let a few seconds go by on the reel, and then I'm going to rewind. I want you to listen to the fire raging and crackling in the background. Now, watch this. Here we go. Ready? So here we go. Listen. Look at the size. Look at the height of all this. Like, there's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 levels of wood. Look at that. Wow, that's a lot. Here we go.
Humor all around.
Donald, congratulations.
Thank you.
And looking forward to having a, like we said, smooth transition. Do everything we can to make sure you're accommodated, what you need. And we're going to get a chance to talk about some of that today. So
Good.
Welcome
Thank you
back.
very much. And thank you very much. And politics is tough, and it's in many cases not a very nice world, but it is a nice world today, and I appreciate it.
Good humor all around.
Donald, congratulations.
Thank you.
And looking forward to having a, like we said, smooth transition. Do everything we can to make sure you're accommodated, what you need.
Okay, can y'all hear that fire raging and crackling like it's been mic'd, like they mic'd the fire? Why would you do that? So I was sitting here noticing this and just praying, and in my spirit I heard the Lord tell me, go look at the other transition. What other transition? You know, the one where Trump took power after Barack left and Hillary didn't get in. So let's go take a look at that. Let me go show you that. Let me go show you that transition of power. Okay, well, first of all, let's look at a couple pictures of the office. So there's Obama with Netanyahu, but I want you to look at the bust right here. That's Lincoln, and over here, I'm not sure because you can't see it, but here they are in front of the fireplace, and but the statue here is Lincoln. That's interesting, but let me show you some big differences. Okay, some very strange differences. So here is Barack Obama meets with Donald Trump in the Oval Office, and then I'll show you the same picture with the, the September or the date in the date that's in 2016. So here they are. Look at the fireplace. Okay, so interesting. Now let's go back. Interesting. Didn't they have a bunch of apples? They did. What a weird thing. Are those apples, guys? Those are a bunch of apples. Wonder what would be the spiritual message for putting a bunch of apples there. How weird. A bunch of apples. What a bizarre thing. Let's just look at the next picture, huh? So here we are again. So now, I guess, who's this supposed to be? I'm not sure. I have no idea. All right. So anyway, but here they are. Here's the fireplace. Let's look at another one. Here they are shaking hands in front of the fireplace. Here the mics are. Okay. Published 2016 right here. President Obama meets with Trump. Okay. To discuss, they're going to do the same thing like him and Biden doing. Now, here is a picture I was able to find of Biden. This photo from today makes me feel good. Joe and Kamala sitting by the Oval Office fireplace. That's the fire going on right there with Joe and Kamala sitting by the fireplace. That seems about right. Right there, that seems about what it should be, right? Let's go back and let's look at some pictures that are all over the internet. Here's you'll see MSNBC. They have the fire raging behind Trump as you zero in on it. Here's another one, Entertainment Tonight. Look at this fire, you guys. Look at the size of this fire. That is a telegraphed. That is a complete telegraph. I'm not buying it at all. Biden and Trump meet in the Oval Office. This is from Sky News, and they have them here in front of flags. But let's look at NBC and all the legacy media that I saw. I had the same image, shaking hands in front of a raging fire. Now, the reason I'm making this point is, guys, did y'all know that as soon as Trump won the presidency, the Biden administration, which would be the Obama administration, authorized the use of long-range missiles, U.S. missiles that were given to Ukraine. All of a sudden, they're authorizing the use of those missiles to be shot into Russia. So the United States, the Biden administration, once Trump won, then the Biden administration gives the Ukraine authorization to shoot long-range U.S. supplied missiles from Ukraine into Russia. Well, here's a smooth transition of power. This will go over really well, y'all. Don't worry. They're trying to start the whole thing and push it all on Trump. See, it's all his fault. This is all. When they come with smiles, I've been around these type people. Watch out when they come smiling. That's when you know you're in trouble. All the smiles. Look at the handshake in front of the raging fire. Look who they put right here, though. Did you notice what's the statue? What's the bust? Well, wait, they changed the bust out. Isn't that Kennedy right there? My goodness, it sure is. So they changed the bust out during the meeting with Trump. It wasn't Kennedy, it was these two. It was Lincoln and this guy. I mean, it would send the same message if it was Lincoln. However, just like Kennedy, how many times have they tried to assassinate Trump? Several times. Look at the difference. Look at the difference, you guys. There's a huge difference. Okay, now let's look at Trump. Let's see if we can catch. You know what? Watch this. Let's go here first. Russia threatens the UK with nuclear war by Christmas in chilling WW3 warning. Okay, watch. I'm going to play this. Let's play this.
Russia threatens UK with nuclear war by Christmas in chilling WW3 warning. Western allies, including Britain, France and the US, have taken a big jump towards a nuclear conflict by giving Ukraine permission to fire Western long-range missiles into Kremlin territory, a pro-Putin spokesperson, Sergei Markov, has said. A regular Putin mouthpiece, Markov warned that the shock move by US President Joe Biden could mean that Britons could be facing a Christmas in shelters. The threat, in an interview on the BBC Radio 4's The World at One, was also echoed by President-elect Donald Trump's son, Donald Trump Jr., who suggested that those behind the move to approve Ukraine's use of the missiles wanted to make sure they got World War III going before my father has a chance to create peace and save lives. President Biden's move, however, has been welcomed by Ukraine, by senior UK defense sources.
So now, again, he meets for a smooth transition of power. And then the Biden administration authorizes the Ukraine to shoot long-range United States-supplied missiles to Ukraine. Start shooting those at Russia now. If y'all can't see the writing on the wall, you're deaf, dumb, and freaking blind. Really, with a raging fire in the background with the bust of Kennedy sitting there? It's like, learn to read the signs, guys. It's stupid obvious. Anyway, God have mercy on this world. Now, here's the message. The Bible says, put not your trust in man or in princes, but put your trust in the Lord, the Almighty. I'm going to do another video today where I'm going to show you this, that the word Allah means to rise in the Bible. Now, in Islam, Allah means the God, and I'm going to show you the origin of it. It's fascinating. Now, remember, a lot of people that are in Christianity here in the United States and all over the world, they were indoctrinated. I thought Catholicism was Christianity. It's not. It's pure satanic worship. You're worshiping a mother goddess figure. They're having you pray to the Virgin, which is worshiping Elohim that started the system, twin female energy. That's why they meet in a snake. It's a serpent. You're worshiping the serpent. And what is the serpent doing? The serpent's eating angels. That's what the whole thing is. So see, the Lord's let me understand the system perfectly. Cain and Abel, cannibalistic system, and you're in it, and your soul is their goal. That's the whole goal. Look past the politics. Look past the illusion. Look past the host body. What is the real goal here? To get your soul. Now, I'm trying to help you get out of here with your soul. So, turn back to the Lord your God with all your heart. Look up. You're in a twin system. Turn the world upside down. See the truth. Jesus is the spirit of all truth. The only way you can see him is to invert everything. Then you see the truth. Then you know the real God. And once you know him, you're sealed into the day of redemption. And the devil cannot get his hands. He cannot reattach himself to you. Showed you in the last video. I always come with the word of God. The one I just spoke out, just go watch the last video. 1 John chapter 5. So, they're telegraphing their little meeting with Trump in the Oval Office. Tell me that's just not telegraphed. They mic'd the fireplace. Let's listen to it again. Let's listen to it one more time. I want to hear it. That's just fascinating to me. Here, one sec, this got moved. So just FYI, during these production of these videos, we come under equipment attacks through our URLs and other ways. Just so if you see like a camera that doesn't look like it's right, just know we're under an attack. It just happens all the time. We have our countermeasures, but we still deal with it. So just FYI. Okay. Putin's warning. Long-range missiles, big problem. Don't start shooting them at us. Biden, go ahead and start launching those at Russia. Trump's in.
Congratulations. Thank you. And looking forward to having a, like we said, smooth transition. Do everything we can to make sure you're accommodated, what you need. And we're going to get a chance to talk about some of that today. So
Good.
welcome.
Thank you
Welcome
very
back.
much. And thank you very much. And politics is tough. And it's, many cases, not a very nice world, but it is a nice world today. And I appreciate very much a transition.
Look at Kennedy over here, you guys. They got Kennedy right here. They got their raging fire. And all these mainstream legacy medias have them making a handshake right in front of that fire. That's ridiculous. And then, Biden says, go ahead and use long-range missiles. It's stupid. It's just like, what? No, yeah, that's what he did. There's a channel. I don't recommend channels very often, but I saw one that's worth telling everybody to go check out. I'm going to show you one of his. I'm not going to play his video clip. Y'all should go over there and watch him though. I think it's Savity. Hang on one sec. Okay, this channel right here, y'all should really go check him out. He's really good, really funny. He just really takes. He just takes the irony and shoves it in your face. He does some pretty priceless short video clips, like 2 to 3 minutes. Worth going and subbing to him. He's got some great stuff. I would probably play one of his video clips quite a bit, but I don't want to be playing his stuff. But I sure would like for y'all to go watch some of his little clips. They're really good. They're really good. All right, guys. Let's go. We got to keep going till the end. The end is in sight. When I was called, I was told there was a fire coming to destroy everything. Warn everybody, just like the days of Noah. Turn back to the Lord your God with all your heart so you're not taken away with everybody like the flood took everyone away. There is a fire coming to destroy everything. And either you're ready at the moment that the Lord comes or you're not. If you're not, you will be part of that end time just horror that's going to last. Well, biblically, depends on which way you look at it, 7 or 3.5 years, depending on where we are on the timeline. But you will be stuck in a post-apocalyptic system, and that doesn't sound like fun. Okay. Peace and grace. Bear hugs from Johnny. I'll get you a big bear hug on the next one because I'm going to hang up this and do another one right away. All right, guys.